Lance from Anderson Manufacturing Company. Today we're going to talk about dye testing. The purpose of dye testing is to confirm whether the location of a leak that you've identified visually is actually causing a leak problem, that there's actually water escaping from the pool. So in order to dye test, the process is to put a small amount of dye close to that suspected leak location. And in the swimming pool, there are a variety of suspected leak locations. We're going to check around fittings, we're going to check around skimmers, cracks in the pool, anything that we've visually identified, especially a seam between several different materials, that could be a source of that leak. A common misconception is that one would be able to just put a big cloud of dye into the pool and watch where that dye moves to identify where the leaks are. That's not possible. With dye testing, we're putting a very small amount of dye very close to someplace we already suspect is leaking. The first step is to assure that the water is calm and we don't have any currents. So I've turned off the pool equipment. Now we're going to put a small amount of dye right close to those suspected leak areas. I find that the easiest way to administer a small amount of dye is to hold on to the dye tester not like we would a normal syringe with our thumb on top, but to use my thumb and my first finger to hold the barrel and then the base of my palm to push the barrel in. That gives me the ability to really put a fine ribbon of dye close to where I suspect that leak is. I also find it's helpful to have an inspection mirror available as well. That way when we're checking around return fittings and skimmers, we can look up underneath the fitting as well. At Anderson Manufacturing Company, we have dye testers available in a couple different styles. We have a fluorescent yellow that shows up real well against dark backgrounds and is especially helpful in light niches or dark skimmers. We also have the more popular blue color, which shows up real well against your most common light backgrounds. We also have the dye available in refill bottles, and it's real easy to refill your dye tester. Just flip up the flip-top lid, and then the nozzle will go right down into the hole. You can easily refill with no spills. Happy leak finding.